On to South India. Months after storming to power, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is crafting his own public narrative, it seems. Defined by his trademark portrayals on the silver screen, few have transitioned from the world of cinema to politics with the ease that Vijay has shown. Our next report, getting you the complete story.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister C. Vijay is rewriting the rule book in Indian politics. From the silver screen to the hot seat in the corridors of power. Vijay has transitioned from an actor to the Chief Minister in his classic Talapati style. At the heart of Vijay's politics lies a simple strategy, connecting with the masses, just as he did on screen. Vijay's engagements with the public have shattered the glass ceiling that usually separates the ruling elite from the masses. After 2 months in power, Vijay is yet to address any pressure. Instead, he has relied on connecting with the masses directly. Each interaction adding to his on-screen persona of a hero fighting for the common man. From making a surprise inspection at the government hospital in Chennai where he was born, to travelling on a public bus, paying for his own ticket. Or taking the wheels outside the state secretariat. Vijay has shown no love for the VVIP tag that most politicians in India carry. This level of public engagement is unprecedented in Tamil Nadu. The actor turned politician has proven himself to be an astute politician, one who can read the political moves, craft a narrative that resonates among the masses, showing politicians across India a template to engage with the public. While Vijay seems to have made a smooth transition from the silver screen, not everyone has found the transition smooth. DMK's Udayanidhi Stalin too dabbled in cinema once, but left the Tamil film industry for a more active role in the state's politics. The Stalin scion had once said it wasn't possible to achieve a political career through films alone, but Vijay has proven him and other skeptics wrong. From cinema screens to smartphone feeds, Vijay is betting that public engagement can translate into political momentum. For now, this strategy has delivered electoral success for Vijay. In a political arena where the battle for votes is increasingly being fought through visibility and a carefully crafted public connect, Vijay seems to have brought the tricks of the trade from the silver screen to the heart of Tamil Nadu's politics. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Argentina are into the FIFA World Cup final once again. But now a major political controversy has erupted. Argentine players unfurled a banner in support of their claim to the Falkland Islands. And the UK government now wants an investigation into the matter. The holders basically produced a dramatic late comeback in Atlanta. The Messi-led side came from behind to beat England 2-1 and book a showdown with Spain in Sunday's final. After the final whistle, Argentina's players celebrated on the pitch, but it was one of their post-match displays that is now attracting a lot of attention. Several players were seen holding a banner. What did it say? It translates to, "The Falklands are Argentine," quote unquote. The Falkland Islands, remember, remain the subject of a long-standing sovereignty dispute between Britain and Argentina. The two sides fought a 74-day war over the islands between April and June 1982. The conflict claimed the lives of 655 Argentine servicemen, 255 British servicemen, and 3 islanders. In 2014, FIFA fined the Argentine Football Association after its players displayed a banner with the same message before a friendly against Slovenia. FIFA said that gesture breached its rules on political messages and team misconduct. FIFA has not issued a statement or confirmed whether disciplinary proceedings will be opened over the latest incident. The British government on Thursday urged the international governing body to investigate Argentina's team. The UK Business Secretary had said that the players' behaviour was entirely inappropriate. Listen to this.
My reaction is that it was entirely inappropriate. Politics needs to be separate from football. In fact, the World Cup has one of its central tenets, that politics is separate from football. Now, that is now a matter for FIFA. I expect FIFA to do its investigation thoroughly.
SpaceX shares have fallen below their blockbuster initial public offering price. This has raised concerns that the stock could face further volatility as insider selling restrictions begin to expire in early August. Just for context here, the stock closed just above $135 in Wednesday trading, marking a decline of about 33% from the record highs reached shortly after its June 11 market debut. Despite the correction, SpaceX remains one of Wall Street's most valuable companies, with a market capitalization of roughly $1.8 trillion. $1.8 trillion. The company's IPO raised over $75 billion, but less than 5% of its shares were made available for public trading. And that limited supply helped drive strong early demand and lofty valuations. Now, analysts expect increased volatility as the lockup periods end, allowing insiders, employees, early investors to sell shares. The first lockup expiry is expected shortly after the company reports its first quarterly earnings, likely in early August. More than 911 million shares, currently worth over $120 billion, could become eligible for trading. And that, by the way, far exceeds the value of the shares currently available on the market. Analysts say the increased supply could put additional pressure on the stock price. However, many remain optimistic about SpaceX's long-term prospects, citing its profitable Starlink satellite internet business, government launch contracts, and strong investor confidence in Elon Musk. Even after the recent decline, SpaceX trades at around 49 times expected revenue, which is significantly higher than many major technology companies. The sell-off has also weighed on Musk's personal fortune, as his majority stake in SpaceX has lost value alongside the stock. While he remains the world's richest person, the decline highlights how closely his net worth is actually tied to the company's market performance. Shifting focus, Russia has unleashed another deadly assault on Ukraine. Kiev said the massive attack killed at least 13 people, injured more than 50 people. Even as Ukraine battles attacks from the air, President Zelensky is facing growing political turbulence at home. It's only getting worse. A sweeping government reshuffle has sparked protests, criticism, and major questions about Kiev's wartime leadership. We are breaking it down in our report.
The night sky over Kyiv lit up once again. Air defenses rode into action. Ballistic missiles streaked overhead, drones swarmed, and massive glide bombs rained down. The latest strikes hit several regions, including Kyiv, Odessa, Sumy, Zaporizhzhia, and Mykolaiv. According to Ukrainian authorities, Russia launched 13 missiles, including 8 ballistic missiles, along with 151 drones. It was already the 6th ballistic missile on Kyiv in July alone. But as rescue team worked through the aftermath, another battle was unfolding. This one inside Ukraine's political establishment. Protests have been taking place in several Ukrainian cities against President Vladimir Zelensky's surprise dismissal of popular defense minister. Some are questioning why no elections are being held in the country.
We I care about the fate of my country. And when highly effective people are just thrown out of their positions for unclear reasons, that's not okay. The resignation of the government is okay. The resignation of the minister is not okay. We need to hold new elections.
I'm not really here to be for or against the minister. I'm more here for the idea that people should be honest with us as a society, that we should be told at least some basic criteria for why people are dismissed and why others are appointed.
Along with the deeply popular defense minister, the country's prime minister was also sacked. The double sacking has triggered instant outrage across the country.
I see this Fedorov's dismissal as a very ill-considered decision that will affect the speed of procurement, the transparency of procurement, the morale of the military and the morale of society. I believe Fedorov should remain in his position despite everything.
For the first time in a very long period of war, there was at least some hope that it might end in the not-too-distant future. If Fedorov is removed now, that hope may disappear.
The removal risked throwing uncertainty into the military at a time when Ukraine is in one of its best positions in the war for months, having halted the pace of Russia's advance and regularly pounding Russian oil and military sites with long-range drones. For Ukraine, the challenge is twofold: holding the fort line against Russia and maintaining public confidence at home. Because in wartime, battlefield victories alone are not enough. Political stability can become a strategic asset just as important as missile, tanks or air defenses.
On to a Gravitas special report. This one is about a silent but deadly crisis that is gripping India over time. Synthetic additives are increasingly seeping into our daily diet, it seems. Even milk, which is one of the most widely consumed items, is not immune from adulteration. A massive milk adulteration scam has left people in shock. This unfolded in Maharashtra, when the people, along with the Food and Drug Administration officials, raided a synthetic milk manufacturing unit, reportedly. Their findings will startle you. Officials suspect that over 2.3 crore litres of adulterated milk may have entered the market over the last 6 months. While 9 people have been arrested so far, the manufacturing network, distribution chain, buyers are now reportedly under the scanner. In a separate crackdown on July 4 and 5, simultaneous raids were conducted across 5 districts of Maharashtra. In fact, authorities reportedly seized adulterated milk, chemicals, machinery, and are probing a possible interstate supply chain. They allege that synthetic milk was manufactured using detergent, shampoo, palm oil, other chemicals before being mixed with genuine milk. Imagine drinking that kind of milk. While cases have been registered against 26 people, 13 have been arrested so far. At present, authorities are examining whether the 2 adulteration networks are even connected. It is suspected that inferior quality milk powder and detergent powder is used to maintain the authenticity of the milk. According to medical experts, consuming this kind of milk can have serious consequences for kidney, liver, digestive system. In February this year, milk adulteration was unearthed in Andhra Pradesh as well. Just one such example. Suspicion arose when multiple elderly people were admitted to a hospital with severe symptoms like vomiting, acute renal dysfunction. Clinical findings suggested toxic exposure, which was subsequently traced to consumption of milk from a local dairy. 16 lives were lost because of this. 16 people. Later, the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister announced a financial compensation of 10 lakh rupees for the families of these victims. But is that enough? There are serious questions. What is the legal framework even to deal with this menace? India's Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006 provides for penalties like a 6-month jail term, fines up to 10 lakh rupees for unsafe food. The BNS also provides similar type of punishment. On the other hand, the Consumer Protection Act also allows citizens to seek compensation for harm caused because of adulterated food. In December last year, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India directed all states and union territories to launch a special enforcement drive against adulteration and misbranding of milk and milk products, like paneer. And as part of this crackdown, food safety authorities at the state level are supposed to regularly inspect licensed as well as unlicensed dairy units and trace sources of adulteration. In case of violations, strict action including license cancellation, closure of illegal units can be taken. States were also directed to submit fortnightly enforcement reports on the action taken. That's all good, but what about the implementation? It remains uneven. At the state level, considering that this crisis directly threatens children's growth, long-term health of people overall, enhanced consumer awareness, stricter punishments are an urgent need of the hour. After all, this is about your health, your family's health.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.